You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Ah, hell, we're gonna be on the internet.
Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Is he always so cheerful?
Well, neither are you very mature.
Wonder Woman.
This is the way.
I have spoken.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I don't need no philosophy lesson here.
Oh, look, Doc, I just can't do it, Never learned to speak good.
I think it's good, except it sucks.
Textbook narcissism. Agreed.
See, you told everyone your deepest, darkest secret.
His people are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
You're gonna eat lightning. You're gonna crap thunder.
Smile me.
From the tower of power, too sweet to be sour. I'm funky like a monkey. Sky's the limit and space is the place.
You had to end it with that.
Yes, I had to end it with that.
Oh,
I did.
yay.
Yes, I had to end it with that.
That
I like
was
that.
actually a cool one.
You like
Was
that?
cool. I do.
I did.
Yeah.
That one part though got, wow, holy moly. We're getting the comments are rolling in here tonight. Mark May, hi, I know these guys. And Neil says, yes, Firefly Funhouse. I've never been prouder. That was a very loud part of the intro, and have to
It
point
was.
that out.
Yeah.
Mark May, the opening is great. Thank you very much. And Andre, one of our new super fans, you are too happy to be an
Andre.
angry geek. I would change the name to Mightily Nifty Show.
Oh,
Um,
Andre, if you only knew.
I know. I think I'm gonna get scolded afterwards, big time. Hello, fellow geeks. Hello, Andre. It's always nice to see you, my friend. Viva is in the house. Good evening. Hello.
Aviva.
And yes, we do have a special guest in the back, and I just found out tonight that partly her last appearance on the show was partly my fault of how things got messed up because I can't read a calendar apparently. And so without further ado, and Uncle Joe is in the house. I think the future show Jamie should dress as Macho Woman and Lou should dress up as
What is
Wonder
my
Man.
is my comfy bathrobe not good enough for you? I am so cold. Sorry. I mean, you can't really tell. You probably wouldn't have even known if I didn't say anything. But
I do want to dedicate tonight's show to Carol Perry, if that's okay, as we all know is
Yes.
Mama Perry. So tonight I do want to dedicate tonight's show to Mama Perry, the con mom of all cons. So I do want to dedicate tonight's show to her. So without further ado, we're going to bring in this fine young artist that apparently to some people, she beat me in the blind draw off. I don't recall
did.
that. I think it was fixed. Because
I
not
think that
one
you
person,
are just a sore loser.
no, because nobody's gonna take this belt from me, and because I have now
Because
2 belts.
You won't give it away. Look
No,
how
I have
shiny
2
my
belts.
cheeks look tonight.
I know. Look
Why
at
are
you.
they so shiny?
I don't know. I don't know. Look, you are. You.
Mhm.
Oh my God. No. I have now 2 belts, Lewis. Now I got to take that picture. Did you see? My boys made me cry. Neil and
I feel
Cody
like I
both.
need to fix my background to match yours.
Yes, I think so. And Neil says because. Wait a minute, Neil. You talking? I'm the star or Jamie's the star? That's what I don't
Because
know.
I'm the star. That's why my cheeks are so shiny. Thank you, Neil.
Probably. Anyway, without further ado, let's bring in the one and only Jade Gibson. How you doing, Jade? And Chris
How's
Heber
that?
is here. And Chris says Happy New Year to all. And Neil says, Jamie, that's why she's shiny. And Joe Goulart says, "Oh my God, Louis Two Belts." That's right, Uncle Joe. I am Louis Two Belts. My boys made me cry over Christmas with that one in 500 Macho Man Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt. I mean, I text Jamie right away. I said, "Boy, Neil made me cry." Plus
And
Cody
I
with the
ignored
Ultimate Warrior.
him.
I know she did.
I have purposely been ignoring his text messages since like Thanksgiving, so that he knows what it's like to have to wait for something like Corey had to wait for a year for his package.
But he got it. Corey got everything. Plus, I threw in.
I have to just make you wait, just so you know.
I threw in the last Angry Geek shirt that we had in stock. Shirt, probably is a turd. I threw it in there really quick. I said, "Here you go. I'm gonna throw this in there," and I threw a couple plushies in. Oh, look at this new plushie I got. I got this for Christmas.
Oh no! Oh my God!
So cute.
Why does that even exist?
I know. I was shocked when I opened this. I was so shocked when I opened that. It was like awesome. And Nicole says, "Happy New Year, Lewis and Jamie." And Uncle Joe says, "Jamie, wrap Lewis up in Wonder Woman's magic lasso, so he's forced to tell the truth for the entire show." I do tell the truth.
Mean, he does tell the truth, except for the fact of him actually losing to Jade in the contest.
No, that was fixed. I'm telling you. First of all, we didn't have the blindfolds. We didn't have the CBCS glasses. We didn't have the glasses, the new glasses that CBCS specifically made so nobody would cheat again.
That sounds like a sore loser.
I don't know. We get invited back to Colorado again this year. We're gonna have to have a rematch, and we'll see what happens there.
You're on.
And you'll lose
I know.
Again.
I wonder what the excuse will be this time.
No, and Uncle Joe says Jade is looking awesome. I know.
Yeah, actually, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you. I change it up every couple months. This time I was like, blue, why not? Like,
I'm a fan of it.
Oh,
I'm just going with my natural gray.
Oh, dude, I wish I could do gray. Like, both of my parents, it didn't take till they're 60, so they finally started getting gray. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I was aiming for it. And I tried to get stressed out, and I do get stressed, but no grays are coming. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Hang around Lewis more.
Yeah, right?
Dude, my hair was like this since I was 18.
Well, because you had to deal with you since you were 18.
Oh, my God. And Andre says, "Hello, Jade." It's like, wow. My God, are you guys done ribbing me now? Because this ain't fair.
Often, so I'm going to take advantage.
What? No, it's not fair. It's not fair at all. I'm not doing nothing here, just having fun. And so anyway, how was everybody's Christmas? Everybody get a lot of prizes? Everybody got treated good? I got treated real good.
Prizes?
Yeah. Oh, come on now.
Christmas prizes.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't buy Jamie nothing this year. Nothing at all. I just buy her something next time I see her. Because it just takes me forever to even get them to her.
Yeah, we see each other often enough. Just buy me a pretzel at the next con. I'll be happy.
Well, think this is the logic. Rose is like, "You buying Jamie dinner?" Yes. You buying Jamie breakfast? No, she's gonna buy breakfast, or we'll switch on and off. Okay. Are you gonna buy her something at the con for her birthday and Christmas? Yes, I'll buy her something. So that's how it goes. So Rose is my wife, Jade. I don't know if you know that. She's always like, take care of Jamie while she's out there because she's watching out for you. She's taking care of you.
Oh yeah, and food goes a long way at a con. Like,
I just love food, so you know.
No,
especially soft pretzels.
Dude, this is so good.
These are my second favorite. See, this is me. I have food everywhere.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those. Those are the best.
I don't know why I have these down here.
All right, so Jamie, you ignored my text. Now, we did talk Spider-Man before. Yeah. Did or did you not cry?
I didn't.
No way! Are you serious?
I think there was a fluke. There was a glitch in the Matrix. So this is
okay, so tell us what happened.
There's a story. I don't know if you guys had this. I don't know if it was a preview or if you want to consider a short. it was a Chevy commercial before the movie, but it was like actually a
Yeah, with the
Christmas-
girl and the dad and the car and the picture.
Dude, I effing cried. I was ugly sobbing at that thing. And it hit me so hard. I think it took all of my emotions away for the rest of the movie. Because all I thought about, and Jess went with me, and you know what we talked about the whole way home? We didn't even talk about the movie. We talked about that stupid car thing. Because even he was crying.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It like ruined my night.
Really?
Like, how is this a Christmas thing? Like, I mean, I got it, but wow. Whew.
Yeah.
I love the movie. I think I was all cried out from that.
Yeah. I get those. Like you cry so and it's like it's nap time now. Like it's nap time and I gotta take this.
Embarrassed. Like I was like ugly sobbing and it was still the lights were on in the theater. Like because it was before the previews even.
Like don't worry, I'm getting ready. Like
yeah, right. So the whole rest of the movie I was like, no more. You can't.
It's run dry. It's just
yeah.
And good evening, cousin David, and happy New Year to you as well. So, did you like it? That's what. Did you like
I loved the movie. That's why I can't judge it because I didn't cry. Actually, the part where I was so close actually was when MJ was falling, and man, that part.
The only thing, like I tried to say last week. The only thing last week where I tried to say it without giving away spoilers. Now the movie's been out for what, 2 weeks now? Half the world seen it and made almost $2 billion.
Yeah.
So the only thing that could have made that scene better is when they asked each other during that scene if they were okay. He should have said, "I am now." If he said that, that would have made the scene so much better.
What did he say instead? I forgot.
Nothing. He didn't say anything. He just looked at her.
To be said. It was like an unspoken thing because we all knew. She doesn't know.
It's just like that. It's better like to show, not tell kind of thing. Of like you see it and you're like,
tell just
like that manly, like, are you good?
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't. The funny thing is, his character was not really manly. He was the funny one out of all of them.
Yeah. Like, what
did he say in the one part? He was like, "I'm pretty lame."
Like, oh yes, and they're like, "Oh, you're amazing! You're amazing!" Yeah. See now, the second time that I saw it the second time. The night you went, I saw it a second time, I believe.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our lives are so intertwined. It's pathetic, or it's just bizarre. What you choose the word. So we took Katie with us, and she sat next to me. So the whole movie, she was just asking me question after question after question. And Andre said, Lewis' ring name should be the spoiler. Oh, my. What? Andre, you did not see it yet. Dude, we were just talking about this last week. You didn't see it yet. And anyhow, she was just asking me.
I everybody an extra week last week because I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yes. He would have told the whole movie.
I get you.
No, it was so funny. After we got off air. Now, my son, my adopted son, Neil, they watched the show from the house or afterwards. And Cody, my son, was like, dude, you were like wrecking the movie. He was yelling at me on behalf of Jamie for like wreck. I was like, I didn't say anything. And he was like, yes, you did. I was like, no, my life, I was completely quiet. I was just alluding to things.
I don't know what was going on with last week. And you know that I don't watch wrestling. And
well, not last week, the week before, because we had last week off.
Yeah, the week before. But, and you know, I don't know wrestling terminology at all.
Strike this comment. Strike this comment.
I was told, and I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't feel like it's a good thing. That in that episode, you were the heel and I was like the promoter.
Okay, the heel is a bad guy. So yeah, I can go. It's like when I am on with Jack Purcell. When I'm on with Jack.
It's like, dude, what does that mean?
Okay, were you the face? Were you the face?
I was the promoter.
The promoter. Okay.
What's the
Or
heel?
the
The
manager.
heel bad to the promoter?
Yes,
or
the heel is
manager?
bad. The heel is bad in
But are
wrestling.
they
The heel's a bad
bad
guy.
to the manager promoter
No,
person? I don't know.
well, think about it. Think of the classic. Think of classic Macho Man and Elizabeth. He was kind of rotten to her.
I don't.
It's it's possible. But that was all part
I
of the
think
gimmick.
that's what they were going for. You were
No,
mean to me.
I'm never mean to you. You'll kick my
what-
rear. You'll kick my rear end if I'm mean to you. I know. No, and plus, not only will you yell at me and beat me up, Rose will kick my ass. Ooh, I would never, ever disrespect you, and I would never be mean to you.
That's what I was told.
By who?
I cannot say.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
I'll tell you off the air.
All right, Chris Heber says Lewis is a good heel. Edge is the best face. Jamie would be a great. Hey, Edge sucks. Jamie would be a great manager. Yeah, Jamie would be a great manager.
I am a great manager at work.
What I'm saying is, I want to know. I would never. First of all,
Well,
all kidding aside, I would.
To out themselves via the comments.
Okay. First of all, I would never ever disrespect Jamie whatsoever because I have nothing but love and respect for her, not only on a business level, but a personal level as well. Because I know she would kick my rear end, and I know Rose would actually kick my rear end as well. The show wouldn't function without this lady, and I love her to death. So I would never disrespect her. So never ever. Never, ever, ever would I disrespect Jamie whatsoever.
She's
And
pretty precious. Like,
she is. And Jade, I'll be 100% honest. If I get out of line, she's the first to tell me. If I
you
do
need
something,
someone like that. Like, I get that.
Oh, if I get out of line at a convention, if I say the wrong thing, if I do something wrong on stage or
the mom
on
comes out.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have that buddy system. Like,
I use my mom voice with you.
Yeah, it's true, and it's not the mom voice. It's not the mom voice. It's not the mom voice. It's more like the sister. I'm going to kill you in your sleep voice if you don't.
Mom voice.
Endearing sibling. All right, yeah.
That's what it is. It's like if you don't stop this BS, I'm going to kill you, and then I'll call Rose, and that's exactly what it is. And
there you go. Yeah.
So she puts me in my spot, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, and then that's it, and it's done. I screwed up. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. So I would never do that. But as far as acting like a heel, that's what I was when I wrestled. I was a heel for a very long time.
Really?
Me
Okay.
being in the ring. So
I didn't know that. I can't remember. I don't know if you mentioned that you were in the ring for a while. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was.
At least,
I was.
oh, heck
So
yeah.
I was a heel for a while, and when I'm on with Jack Purcell, that's the name of the show, Faces and Heels, and I am the heel.
Mark said that you are still a heel, and yes.
Oh, hi Mark. You're precious.
Anyway, back to Spider-Man. So Jamie, out of 5, what would you rate it, Angry Geeks?
4.5.
Nice.
Pretty nice one.
I'm definitely going to say it is the movie of 2021 for sure.
Ooh, I don't know. There's 2 movies. Like, it's a tie for me.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get that in 1 second. With Spider-Man, how was your reaction when a certain person showed up on screen that I was trying to allude to, but didn't want to give a spoiler away last week, 2 weeks ago?
I mean,
how was the crowd reaction in the theater? The second time around for me, the crowd reaction was pretty quiet.
Yeah, they were quiet. Everybody was quiet. And there was a lot of people, like, usually the theater I go to, it's maybe 5 people in the theater total.
Okay.
And it was about halfway full. And what really surprised me, too, was I would say 90% of them got up and didn't stay for any of the post-credit scenes.
Well, I bet you it could be.
I was like, what is going on right now?
That's like part of the fun.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that as well because my second viewing, a lot of people didn't say for the post-credit scenes. But do you think it's because it's people going back to catch the things that they missed?
I don't
Because
think so, because like the people that were sitting behind me were the effing woman was talking the entire time and had to like narrate to her significant other, whoever he was. Like you could tell like she was the fan and he wasn't, because like something would
Okay.
happen and she'd be like, quick backstory, you know.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
God,
Jamie, I have a
Shut
story for you.
up!
yeah,
So
that's what I
speaking
had to
of
do.
that, like I have a super good story once we get to it with
Okay.
Spider-Man and a friend of mine. It's terrible.
Well,
Speaking in
that's what I
the
had to do with Katie, because Katie's sitting next to me and she's like, "Who is this? Who is that? Should I have watched this movie before we came?" Yes,
I
yes,
mean, you
you
can
should
still
have.
enjoy it without, but it's better if you do
Yeah,
watch
and
them.
Yeah,
Like,
if you know,
yeah,
it
because
makes it has depth. You know, you're not just sitting down watching a movie.
well, that's the whole
Really.
thing with the Marvel universe in general. It's building that nostalgia and love through like all of these movies, how they intertwine with each other and getting those references. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of
Even
like
they like intertwine with the series, you know, the
yeah,
TV
oh, I'm
series.
loving
Like
all the
everything's
series
just
too.
like this
Yeah,
woven, just
so here I am. I was like, after we saw the movie, I had 300 plus comics to bag and board. And I'm bagging and board, and I'm saying, "Hey, Katie, remember that guy you were asking who this is? This? Yeah, okay. Didn't even care." Well, we were in the movie, and I'm trying to pick up
had
Easter
to know
eggs.
everything.
Yeah, she had to know everything. When I'm trying to point things out, she didn't care. She's on her phone, home from college, looking at the TV, watching the sports ball. Don't care now. You couldn't. You had to bother me then. The what I was there for was I was just sitting there trying to pick up different references and Easter eggs that I missed. And I did pick one up that does tie in to Hawkeye, another one that I was like, holy cow, I didn't notice that in my first viewing, but I caught it and it was really cool. And I don't want to give it away because I don't want Aviva to yell at me.
I kind of
And
you have to tell me after because I'm
I
curious
know.
about that.
I
Like,
wasn't gonna.
it was a
I didn't
billboard.
pick up on it.
It was a billboard. A billboard. There was a billboard
okay,
that I
okay.
like, holy cow, there it is. And I noticed that right away, which is really something else. It was really cool. Let's get into the Matrix before we have our first break. I did not go to the theater to see it. HBO Max for me. And Aviva, I love you too, Aviva.
Probably the nicest thing anybody's gonna say about him.
I did not like it. When it comes to the Matrix movies, to me are like the Pirates of the Caribbean film. The first one is incredible. You cannot beat it. You can't touch it. But once you get to the next two, they just absolutely suck. Aviva said everyone I know who saw it on TV did not enjoy it. No, I did not enjoy it
Well,
at all.
I was gonna watch it Saturday, and I downloaded a new game the other day, and that has consumed my life. So
Okay.
Speaking of games, I've been starting to play a new game that I absolutely love as well.
So
Uh,
it's great. It's an older. I don't know. I gotta
what game?
pull it up. I'm
All
pulling
right,
it up. So
as you're pulling up, Jade, you saw it, Matrix. Did you see it in the theater or did you see it on TV?
I saw it in the theater, so
Okay, all
yeah.
right. And how did you feel about it?
Well, I'm gonna first start with I love corny movies. And yes, I completely agree with the Pirates of the Caribbean, how the first one is just solid. And then the rest, like when you're already in it, like you're just there for this ridiculous ride of corny baloney. And that is pretty much the Matrix. It's corny, and I enjoyed the corniness of it and like the action scene kind of stuff. But I wouldn't say it's like the best movie ever, but it's one that like a friend of mine wanted to pay for me to see it. So I was like, oh heck yeah, I'll do it. And I enjoyed it, the moment. I like it's not one of those like I go out and seek and buy it, but it's definitely one of those I'm like, oh, if it's on TV, I'll watch it. Like that's cool.
Okay. And Matt says that he's with me. It was a bit underwhelming. And Aviva said, "Thank you, Jade." Okay. Out of 5, how would you rate The Matrix?
Mm. was hard because
what the hell?
I'm with you. I have a bias with the first one, so I'd say a solid 2.5 ish.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
My thing is, it was just very confusing. Very, as Matt said, very underwhelming, very confusing. Were they in the Matrix? Were they out of the Matrix? The cat was confusing as all hell. I just, I don't know.
I'm like, I need to see it just because of this cat, because I've heard so much. But I feel like with everything that I've seen online and everybody's reviews, I feel like the 2.5 is fair.
Yeah, Matt comes in, and Matt says a 2.5.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'll watch it.
What is that actor's name? Is it Neil Patrick Harris that was in?
Yes.
Yes, I love him just in general because I love Dr. Horrible and Lemony Snicket's. So like that was one thing that really like I think pushed to get to that 2.5 because I enjoy those very tests, and I love him playing villains. He's fantastic at villains.
All right,
So.
I don't know. I just did not enjoy it at all. But then again, now as Aviva said, let's go back to Aviva's comment. Everyone I know who saw it on TV did not enjoy it. Jamie, this brings us back to last year in Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, where I saw it in the theater. I absolutely loved it. You watched it on TV and you were a bit underwhelmed. So do you think that that's an issue? Whereas we all watched the Snyder Cut on TV, but we all loved it. I mean, can that be an issue?
I think that part of it might be the whole experience of being in a theater and having that surround sound and the huge screen. Like, I'm really fortunate. I have a good setup here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like my own little mini movie theater at home. So when I watch movies here, it's not minus the delicious popcorn that I can't duplicate myself. But I mean, that's really it for me. When I go to the movies, I want popcorn. It's not really to see the movie.
All right. Jamie, you want to read Matt's?
What is entertaining too big of a word? Oh, underwhelming might be the word you can't read. I don't know.
I already read underwhelming.
I agree with that.
Hold on. I just realized I was taking Jamie's job. I was like reading all the comments. That's
okay. Matt said the Matrix setting is always entertaining. I mean, but the story that we're handing us was the underwhelming part.
I completely agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, because like that universe is fantastic and fun. And I think that's what gets you really sucked in is just those concepts and playing with like that thought process. But yeah, I concur with Matt.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I did not.
See. I'll watch it maybe Friday night.
Okay.
So I can give my review on Monday. I'll probably love it because I just like weird, dumb stuff.
Dude, I get you.
Yeah,
I love like really like
especially when I keep hearing about this cat. Like I'm just gonna
because now I watched it with Cody, Neil, and their buddy Pat, and they were all like, we had popcorn. Rose went out and bought a big thing of popcorn, and we sat there and we were like, what the heck did we just watch? Because it was just.
Was that supposed to be Hank Hill? What was that?
I don't know. Family. I don't know
voice. I didn't want to put the voice changer on because Jamie, you like shut that off. It was just bizarre. It was like, what was that? What did we just watch? And
if Aviva liked it and Mark liked it, I'm probably gonna like it. That's all I'm saying.
Aviva, this what is? Go ahead and read. I don't want to read it. Go ahead.
She said, if it's loud, blows up, and is fun, I'm in.
And
Mark's late to the party, but he did like it. It was fun.
Okay.
Which means I'll like it.
All right, we're going to take a 30-second break for one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back. And I'm going to give a quick review of The Witcher Season 2.
Eager Geek Show. Brought to you by CH Square Collectibles, Comics Collectibles, and more. Magic the Gathering every Friday at 6 p.m. Located at 39 Wedgewood Drive, Suite 232, Jewett City. Comics, sports card, autographs, online sales. CH Square Collectibles, proud sponsor of the Angry Geek Show.
And we are back. Now, season 2 of The Witcher started on Netflix on December
Don't
17th.
spoil anything. I have not had a chance to watch any of it.
I love it.
And that's all Lewis has to say about it.
and Rose loved it. That's all I got to say is just
You know what I did finish finally?
What's that?
Was the most recent season of oh my god. I'm the Lost in Space. That's where my brain is.
I still got to finish season 2.
Oh my god. I was yelling at the TV.
Really?
It's
Ian
so
was
good.
like, you are ridiculous. I mean, I was crying. I was
I mean, how
I
could you
watched
not?
the last 2 episodes last night and I was just like, oh my god. There were so many moments.
They said they canceled it too.
I know.
That's what I heard. I
But
heard
you
that
know
they
what?
canceled it.
I'm okay if they did with it ending
Okay.
now.
All right.
I mean, I would like more because I love the cast. I love how they all work together. But man, robot. Whew.
Okay. Season 2 of The Witcher just blew me away, and it was just phenomenal.
I heard it was way better than the first season, which is crazy.
Oh my god!
I loved the first season.
Jamie, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna want to stop watching it. If I were you, you would have to put it on a weekend where you are not working. Start it and watch it from start to finish, because you're not gonna want to shut the TV off. You're gonna get yourself your big bucket of water, because that's what she has, ladies and gentlemen. She has a bucket of water, and there it is. Fill that thing, fill that bucket of water up, and sit down. And when you go for your pee break, fill that bucket of water back up, because you're gonna want to watch.
I don't pee very much.
You're gonna want to watch all 8 of these episodes immediately, and then what I want you to do after that, there is an animated hour-long feature called Nightmare of the Wolf. I want you to watch that afterwards. The anime is really good.
But that came out before the second season.
Yes, but it's you watch it. Watch it afterwards. That's how Rose and I watched it.
Okay.
Now, Rose is not keen on anime stuff, especially anything to that fact. But if she liked this, I am not sure if she liked it because it had to do with The Witcher. We did watch this last night. That was really cool. The ending of that was awesome. I'm going to say for Nightmare of the Wolf, I'm going to give that about 4 Angry Geek Shields for sure. Season 2 of The Witcher, straight up 5. Definitely check it out. Yeah, you're going to love it. Boba Fett, who watched it?
I did.
You watched it, Jade. Jade, you didn't watch it yet? Oh.
I was playing my game.
I think that this thing's a little robotic. Are you guys okay on the end of the speakers?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
It sounds robotic on my end.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. I can still understand you though.
Is the voice changer? No, yes.
Now it's definitely.
No, all right, Boba Fett. It could have been awesome. Mark says Boba was awesome. Yes, it was. I loved it. The ending of the first episode was just very buddy cop-ish. You knew what was going to happen. It was just incredible. I'm digging it so far. Aviva says, what does Aviva say, Jamie?
She says the Book of Boba was such a great tribute to the fans.
Yes, absolutely. You're going to love it, Jamie. You got to definitely watch
it.
Oh,
I know I will. I couldn't stop playing this game.
It's okay. What game are you playing?
Okay. It's called... I lost it. I just had it.
I never heard of that game. I've never heard of that game.
So it came out in initial release was August of 2017.
Really?
It's called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
What?
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
And this is on Xbox?
So I have, well, you can get it at Xbox, PlayStation, Xbox One, Series X. So they remastered it for the Series X.
Okay.
And I have the Game Pass, so it's one of the games that's available for free through the Game Pass.
Yep. Yeah, we have Game Pass as well.
Oh my God. First of all, if you play it, it's one you have to, I mean, you don't need a headset, but it's so much better with a headset. We lost Jade.
Oh, we lost Jade. Okay. And she's back.
Hey, I just had to reload it because it was still sounding robotic, and I was like, "What the
so
heck?"
Weird.
No,
Okay.
you're all good. It's my phone. Like, it's cool.
So if you're this Viking type of a girl, and she's on this journey, but there's all these voices in her head. So if you have a headset on when you play it, you hear all the voices, and it is just so. I am just blown away.
That's in my top 10 favorite games. I know exactly what you're talking about. Even though I was out with it, it's good.
Love, like the fight mechanics and the way that she fights. Like I get emotional. Like I get so
it's really
like
it's
I start
fluid
crying.
and like
and like the stuff that these voices are saying and holy
Kill
crap,
Lewis.
Like,
Kill Lewis.
No, I mean this game, and I don't know how when it came out, it flew past my radar. It must have August. I was gonna say it must have been during the summer when I don't play games because and the graphics on it are phenomenal since they like remastered it and stuff like that. Like it is just, I feel like I'm watching this intense movie while I'm playing it the whole time, and I had to stop playing it last night because I actually got scared.
There's some parts in there that when you get into their psychology, like or psyche.
To do these trials to put together the sword that's in a tree. And the one trial, I don't know if you remember, but you're in the dark and you have to use your senses so that you can't see anything, and you end up in this like bloody water, and there's these huge, like you can see the creatures but they're not there, and you have to try to avoid them. And I was like,
terrifying.
Oh my God. I was like, what is
and I'm a big chicken too when it comes to those games. Oh my gosh, like I have to have a buddy system and do it during the day.
All my stuff is in the basement. I like playing the games down here because it's dark. There's no light. So I was like, and you really had to use your senses. I'm so glad I have my headset and like that I'm able to, because I don't think it would be as great of an experience if I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Holy moly, though, man!
I'll have to try it with the headset because I didn't try it with the headset, but I still like I got surround sound. But I think the headset would be a heck of a lot better.
I started it with the surround sound, but it's more in your head.
Yeah.
You know, like with it's just like you could hear those things in the water like sloshing, and you could barely see. Like it's so dark, and I was like, oh my god, do I want to go to it? Stop. Yeah, I would move. I'm like, I don't know if I should go or not. You know.
Now, Jamie knew about this since Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, that Monday. We bought an Oculus for the family for Christmas. Now, Jamie knew about this. For those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, have been seeing some incriminating videos that Cody has been.
I saw somebody post where like it showed them in the game. How do you do that?
Well, we are going to be doing that. You have to get a special cord, and I have to plug it in. There's incriminating videos of me playing a few certain games, and we'll talk about scary in a second.
I just love you with the gun, and you're like,
oh my! First of all, if there is a zombie apocalypse, I am dead. Yes. All right. If there's if there's a zombie outbreak, I'm dead because I cannot shoot a double-handed gun whatsoever. A pistol, I think I can handle that, but a shotgun or a machine gun, I am pretty much
You're not
dead.
coordinated enough.
Oh my god. We'll get to that in a second. Running away from dinosaurs is going to be an issue. Jamie, we do have Jurassic Park. Okay? I will tell
Oh,
you this.
what?
When you come down, and you will play that, but I will tell you, Katie playing Jurassic Park got motion sickness and she had to
Oh
stop
no, I'll
playing.
probably get sick
Okay,
too.
now the scariest part of playing Jurassic Park was
I need
watching
a
the
pretzel.
the scariest part of playing Jurassic Park was watching the T-Rex. You don't actually see it, but the T-Rex eats the pilot of the plane after the plane crashes. And right now I'm
You get
in
me
Jurassic.
crunching?
Yes, right now I'm running around in the complex trying to escape. So I put that on hold. Star Wars, Tales of the Galaxy, phenomenal game. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Their
I like
blasters
that.
are easy to use. I have no problems,
Well,
especially
it's
those
probably
two-handed.
like a laser, so you don't have to.
It is. I don't have to reload. All you gotta do is pull the button back and shoot. It's pretty cool. And seeing the Falcon in front of you, because they mentioned, oh my god, check out that ship that just landed. That was just phenomenal.
See, that'd be really cool. I'm just on KOTOR 2 right now, like
Oh
Knights of the Old
my.
Republic. And so, like, getting to see that, that would be amazing.
It is amazing. It's really cool.
How is
Creed.
it though when you have it on? Is it like you're really there? Like,
Yeah, it is. All you have your hands. That's all you
I
see.
don't
Now,
understand how you play it sitting down though. Like, I would have
you
to be
don't.
standing
Well,
up.
there's different. You do stand up. Now there's different games.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That I don't think any of them might be able to play sitting.
Well,
I just
the one game that I do play, it tells you if you're gonna get motion sickness, you have to sit down. And I'm saving that game for last because
really.
that game scares me very bad. We'll get to that in a minute. the next game that I just got to download the demo. Rose tells me that you should buy it. You should buy it. Even Cody said that he would buy it for me, and that is Creed, based on the Creed movies, where you actually get trained.
I can't see you not owning
I almost broke the stupid thing because you have Rocky himself training you, and he tells you to block your face, and I go up like this to block my face, and I hit
and you punch yourself.
But I won. You get one fight on the demo, and I'm gonna end up buying Creed. The game I've been playing, and I got motion sickness playing the game, and I did read a tip: drink a bottle of water. Just drink a bottle of water before you go
I
in
don't
and
think
play.
I would do well with that because I get so sick so bad.
I think you would be fine as long as you don't eat a lot before you go, and you drink a bottle of water.
That's comforting.
Yes, no, just don't
Gotta get ready to play a game.
Don't eat. Just starve yourself before you come over.
Well, no,
and drink a lot of water when you get
yes.
here. Like,
it's like going to an amusement park. It's the same thing. Before you go on a ride, you just prepare yourself that way.
But I don't. You know what's weird? I don't get motion sick on roller coasters.
Well, maybe you'll be
get
fine.
Motion sick.
Oh, speaking of roller coasters, Katie downloaded this other game where it's haunted roller coasters or something. And you're on a roller coaster and you're going up and down, and all of a sudden, like a demon will pop up in front of you. And that's like really cool. But now
I want a good reaction video. Like,
okay, now that brings me to this. This game, Aviva says that she does not do roller coasters. So it's okay.
I will do them all for you.
Okay, this game is very scary, and I played it on the GameCube. I played it on the PS4, and I played it on the now I am playing it. I played it on the Wii, and I played it on the GameCube, the Wii, and the PS4, and now I'm playing it on the Oculus. Resident Evil 4.
Yep, I knew it was that.
So scary this way because there's new stuff added into the game, and I never knew that the zombies go pee. I went into the bathroom and there was a zombie pee. It scared me bad because they come up to you right in your face, and you actually you have your shotgun, right? And if you're like, to me, I would have to like hold the shotgun this way and do it like this, but they don't let you do it like this. You have to hold it this way. So I'm like, what
Oh,
the hell?
okay.
And you have to load the gun. Load it. You actually have to reload the gun and pump the gun and shoot it.
That's not like, oh, that'd be so.
Huh? No,
Are you
I'm right-handed. I'm
Why
right-handed
would you have it opposite?
because I feel comfortable doing it this way. I guess I don't know, but they make you do it this way. I don't feel comfortable this way. I feel
They should have like an option that you could switch it.
I don't know. I feel comfortable holding like a gun this way, but I have to do it this way. I don't know.
And
I
there's
feel
no
very
option to
uncomfortable.
switch it?
No, because they tell you. Now with the pistol I just walk
They
around
tell
like
you.
this. Exactly. So, and what is really cool is you have your bullets and you have to reload. So with your pistol, you put the cartridge in, you have to cock the gun back and forth, and you come up. You run out of bullets, you have to reload, or the zombies are gonna jump at you.
It
And
was
they
hard
jump
enough just doing it with the controller. Oh my gosh.
exactly. And now they jump at you. Now Chris Heber comes in with a comment. Jamie, you want to read that?
Yeah, he said, "Come to the range with me. We'll get you dialed in." Sounds like you do need some real life experience there, Lou.
I know because it's scary. And now they just
There
come
aren't
out of.
zombies at the range.
You never know. There's like crocodiles. There was one in Massachusetts. I told you.
Oh my god!
And then
I'd be dead by now.
then and also in the video games, you want to in the normal games, you throw a grenade, you press the two buttons, and you hit the button. This one, you have to throw with a pin, and then you actually have to throw it. If you don't throw it, you're toast because it's gonna blow up on you. And if you don't throw it farther enough away, you're toast. It is. Chris Heber says I can read this comment. It says he's got zombie targets. Told you there's zombies there. So it is the most frightening game of all time, and you hear them whispering. It's just and shuffling.
That's how
Last
I felt
night-
in that pit of blood with bodies hanging.
But the scariest thing whatsoever was last night. I finally came up. Now I heard one and I ran the hell away. And the
But how do
timing
you
went
run if you're sitting?
Well, but that's the thing. They told you in the game if you start getting motion sickness, you can sit down and play because you have to set up a parameter, right? But
is it like a controller to move forward, or
yeah, you can teleport or you can run.
Okay.
Well, last night I finally died for the first time playing this because you got to watch and everything. Well, what happened was you have to open the door. When you open the door, you click open the door with one hand, and you have to push it with the other hand so you open it. And now, of course, they're all making fun of me. I watch a lot of action movies, so I know, I'm my back is to the wall, and I'm doing all this stuff. So I'm walking out the door, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear the chainsaw, and the chainsaw guy comes.
He's terrifying.
It is terrifying. I shot him in the legs. Because the normal zombies, you can shoot them in the legs. I figured this out, just like the other one. Shoot them in the legs, run over, pop them in the head a couple times, they're down. The chainsaw guy, he don't go down. I'm shooting him in the legs, and I have to pull out the shotgun. You get 2 shots. Then I fumble with the bullets. The bullets go all over the place, and the chainsaw guy chopped me up, and it sucked, but I love it. And I think after we sign off, I'm going to go play for a couple minutes because it's just super scary.
Oh my gosh, you're so brave.
See,
I don't know about the
that,
Oculus. Like,
especially-
it's hard for me to play on just like a normal controller. I get so scared. Like, I have to have a buddy. It has to be during the day, and I have to have a Disney movie waiting for me afterwards.
Man,
Like,
I'll tell you, like, I don't like. I'll be scared, but it doesn't usually affect me. And that one, I had to like shut it off, and I was like, if I don't stop now, I'm not sleeping tonight. Like, because it just had my adrenaline. It wasn't even the fact, like, I didn't think these things were going to come out of the closet, but I was so worked up. I was like, oh my God.
I get that. Like, the last game that I did that to was Fatal Frame 3, I think it was what it was. And like, your running is like a light jog at best. And like, just knowing that there was no safe place, I was so scared. I just sat my controller down and like, whatever happens to her is very unfortunate. I walked up and I left. I was done. Like, that was it.
No, I mean
And
there
that's kind of
is.
like how this is too, because she doesn't run very fast, and there's a lot of chase. Like
That's
I got
anxiety
into the.
inducing.
I'm in the I'm in Helheim now. I'm in the actual mountain, and I
Oh
got.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm choking on something.
you're good.
And I'm in the and you know how you like go in and they're like, oh, it's the demon or whatever that's the protector of the cave, and you can't see it, and you have to run through the dark, and then you end up finding a torch, and you have to. And I'm like,
And that little
she
torch
doesn't
does
even
like
she doesn't even run fast. Like,
yeah,
I'm just
and
like,
the torch
oh
does
my
nothing.
God.
It's like barely like it's just like an actual torch. When you're in there, it's like this is horrible. Like I love this game, but this is horrible.
They did
No,
such it's so and just I can't say enough. Like I'm so picky about the way
this is the way.
just in games, like the way that I don't know how to word it, like the fight mechanics. I don't.
Oh, like the fluidity of like how how you play through it. I get that.
And
But there's a
it is
satisfaction when it's nice and fluid.
so beautiful in this game. Like I don't know any other way to put it. Like it is
Yeah,
just
it's
the most beautiful fight sequences. And you know, no matter what, if you do like a heavy hit or you're doing the quick ones, or you know, it just it all flows so nicely.
No,
And
I
then you
get
can
that.
use
I
that
think
mirror thing, and it slows everything, you know, and then it's like,
fun, yeah.
whoa. And you're
Yeah,
just
those
like,
game mechanics are
there's like
really like
blood going everywhere, and you're like, oh my God, this is awesome.
oh, it's great. It reminds me kind of like, well, not necessarily in like aesthetic, but like of the beauty and fluidity of like Ghost of Tsushima. That was one of those games that was just really pretty, and how the fighting went, just and the mechanics that they use, how you can interact in certain ways, and how it just immerses you. It's great.
I'm really close to trying to get a PlayStation just for that game.
Dude, it's worth it.
Like my son and I, like, we talk about it all the time. So I don't know. I might end up breaking down and buying one just for that. Because
it's worth it.
I mean, I'm happy with my Xbox, but PlayStation's getting a lot of really good exclusives. So
yeah, see, that was the reason why I went to PlayStation. Yeah, it's like they had just PlayStation exclusive games that the Xbox kind of. It doesn't have as many exclusives as the PlayStation does, and I love a lot of indie games.
It does have, they don't gravitate to me like the PlayStation ones do.
And I'm a big fan of JRPGs, and they're mostly onto the PlayStation platforms. Yeah.
See, for Christmas, I also got the Guardians of the Galaxy game for the Xbox, and
I
I've been
that was
playing
great.
that too. I know, I'm digging it. Plus the music in the background, and I also got this one that I haven't opened that yet either. Resident
I
Evil
haven't heard
Village.
anything about that. Okay.
Yeah, but
Resident Evil Village. Okay.
Yeah,
it's funny because the box was like part of the green screen, so it was hard to actually tell like what.
Yeah, it
just looked like you were holding up a picture of the guy.
Yeah, I can see Resident Evil the Village. But I've been playing Guardians of the Galaxy, which is like freaking awesome. The music is great. But I'm gonna give a little hint that Jamie and I with Neil and Cody will be doing something in the coming months pretty soon. So all of you Angry Geeks fans, keep an eye out for that. It's going to be fun. We'll be doing something. I don't know the logistics. Jamie and I are going to trust the boys for this, but Jamie and I will be doing all the heavy lifting. But just keep an eye out for that. Neil and Cody will be taking care of that.
I'll be doing what I do best.
Yeah, I know. Making fun of me.
Oh my
God!
That's exactly what's going to happen. It is terrible.
Just keep an eye out for that for sure. Jade, we are running out of time. Please tell everyone that where they can find you online. You are an artist. You're doing some covers for some different independent comic books and things like that. Tell people where you can find you for your art, and let's get that going.
Well, hopefully soon. I mostly go through Instagram, so it'd be Jade14101, and that's where you can find me on Instagram. And soon I'm going to have a website up where I can actually sell not just through cons, but online. So it's really close to being done. And you are welcome to go on my Facebook page. I go on there, but Instagram is more my consistency, and I do have a Patreon. So, and my Patreon is Jade0W0. I think it's that one. It's one of those two.
All right. And what for commissions, what's your lead time?
Instagram for sure. Instagram, and then if they are continuous commissions, I give them my work number. So it's 970-234-7414. That's my commission number. So.
Oh, all right. I just thought you were giving out your like home phone.
Oh no, no,
like,
no.
There's some crazy people watching this.
No. Nope, just
like,
my work one.
We have crazy people watching here. What the hell are you doing?
No thanks. No, that's my work one, and it goes off and everything. So.
All right, so Jamie, next week you're going to watch The Witcher, correct?
Yes. What?
You're gonna
Not
watch
all of it.
No, you're gonna watch all of it. Guarantee it. You're gonna watch one.
I don't have time for that. Listen, there are some very big classified things happening in my life this week, and I am not going to have time.
Classified?
Yes, classified.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can talk about it off the public
that's what I'm
interwebs.
talking about. That's what I said.
Yes.
And David Campbell says, "Happy New Year, kid." And
Hi,
New
Dave.
Year.
You too.
Hi, Dave. And Jamie, I guarantee it. Once you start watching The Witcher, you will not stop. And I guarantee you'll probably watch 2 episodes of Boba Fett.
I'm like so deep into Full Metal Alchemist right now. Like
Brotherhood or the normal?
Yeah, Brotherhood.
I like both. I'm not gonna lie. I like them both.
I
both.
didn't see the first one the normal one, and I started watching Brotherhood, and now I'm like a little more than halfway through the first season, and I'm like, but Netflix took it off like midway through, so then I had to go to Hulu, which is like every other episode is subbed and then dubbed and then subbed and then there's commercials, and I'm like really annoyed. So
if only you lived close to me. I have like all this. I'm a total anime junkie. Like I have all of that, and I have like most of the manga too, because it like the Brotherhood's more like the manga style, whereas the other one they didn't quite finish the manga during the animation portion of it, so they kind of did their own ending,
on their own
and then they're like, okay, we're gonna retry. We're gonna do Brotherhood, and we're gonna do it as the manga.
No, we only live 2 flights and 2 hours away.
Oh, only that? Okay, well, I'll just bring my Brotherhood.
It's much longer than that for me, but...
Yeah, it is. This week's episode is also brought to you by CBCS. They are the clear choice. If you want to get comics, cards, or any type of collectibles graded, please contact CBCS and go to cbcs.com. Jamie, where can they find us each and every week?
You can find us on the website at theangrygeekshow.com or on Facebook and Instagram at The Angry Geeks.
I am Lewis. That is Jamie, and I do respect her because she'll beat me up. We will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for being here with us and sharing this hour of the Monday night, and Happy New Year to everyone. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey,
bye. What?
It's my birthday.
What?
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, it
Louis
is your
forgot.
No, I did not forget. I did forget it was your birthday. I did not forget it was your
You just said you did.
Of course I knew. I just had no idea.
I would never forget your birthday. That's like me forgetting Rose's birthday. I would never forget your birthday. Okay. But then again, if I was going to sing you happy birthday, what would have happened? I would have gotten yelled at. I would have been, why did you do that? Why did you sing happy birthday to me? Why did you that? And that's what would have happened. So I would not have sang happy birthday to you because that's what would have happened if I sang happy birthday to you.
Right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
see this.
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation, found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are.